So for the first of the magnets experiments, we're going to be talking about poles. How every magnet has got a north and south pole. There are 3 or 4 of these in your setup that have a stick and some donut magnets. And what we're going to do is start stacking some magnets on here with opposite poles from each other in order to show how they levitate. Talk to the kids about what makes the magnets stick, what makes them stick to each other. How many different ones can we have on here without sticking? Ask them why they don't touch, etc. Then you can have a little fun by seeing if you can do a quick flip, which I failed on. I think I'll just edit that out. For station 2 of the magnets, we have these boxes with various items that are magnetic and non-magnetic. The kids will all have stick magnets, such as this one, and have them pass the stick magnets over and try to determine which items are and are not magnetic based on what they're doing. And there will be discussion questions. So here we have one of the iron filing discovery discs. It is a plastic sealed disc filled with iron filings. Apply a magnet. And the iron comes over to the magnet. If you've ever played with one of those draw the hair on the guy with the iron thing in the magnet games, you've basically played with the same thing. Kids will have fun seeing how the magnet attracts the iron, move it around, try to maybe make a design or two. You can see pretty strong hangs onto it. For the magic magnets, the station 3 of your magnetic journey here experiment, we have a stick with a magnet glued onto it, shoved between 2 books, in this case containers of Arm & Hammer, but really books, a paper clip on a string taped to the desk, which is suspended just below the magnet, with enough room in there for you to slip things between. The idea here is we're going to show the kids that magnetism works through many different materials. Not all, but many. So you can slip a piece of paper in there and see that the magnet does not move. Go to something a little thicker, like this piece of foam. Still nothing. Go to something a little thicker, like this piece of cardboard. Still nothing there. As a final fun thing for the magnetism section, I got some ferrofluid. Now what this is a iron ferrite dust made so small that it dissolves in water. But the fun part is, if you take a magnet on the side, you can kind of have some fun with it. And try to get a better jar than this before the actual class. But basically the fluid inside is attracted to the magnet, and there's enough in here that you can have a kid on either side, 2 or 3 kids playing with the magnet. Now, if the jar breaks, the worst thing that's going to happen is a fair amount of staining, as long as it's trying to keep it off people's skin. But the actual ferrofluid will stain very, very badly any clothes, carpet, etc. it touches. So important to try to keep the lid on and make sure the jar doesn't break. But this will keep them busy for a while. They can grab these things and kind of whoop.